So as I'm walking the neighborhood here in San Ramon and I'm walking by my old elementary school, I'm getting flooded with memories of the good times when I was so young. You see, this is right there. This is where I had my first kiss. Now, I would say her name, but I'm sure she's already embarrassed enough to even have kissed me in the first place all these years ago. That was back in 3rd grade, 2nd grade. A lot of memories. So, this area is really overgrown now, but there used to be a wooden bench here. In 2nd grade, don't know if you could see that. This may be failing horribly. In 2nd grade, I was racing a friend in Miss Fagerberg's class. I've always had trouble saying that last name. It haunted me for the whole year. I called her Mrs. F because of that reason. I got a big old gash in my hand here, and it's always been a memory of mine. Just slid face first, hands first into the dirt, and yeah, I think I spent the rest of the day in the nurse's office, and I went home early and had ice cream. It was pretty good. Now, this hoop right behind me, this basketball hoop, was my first ever basketball hoop that I've played on. That was back in kindergarten. I always picked this hoop to play on because I was taller than everybody else. That soon changed. Some friends shot way past me and still are growing today. But I always picked this hoop because it was the shortest and I was the tallest. So I had the distinct advantage, and that is where my advantage in basketball ended. I dreamed of playing in the NBA. That was a long stretch. Look at me, NBA. So, right here, you see this walkway? Yeah, that's where me and Brandon Heinzen used to have 20 to 30 minute swear-a-thons. We thought we were the most badass kids because we could spew off as many swear words as possible in 5th grade. That was the highlight of my year. The things you do as kids. See, I have this distinct memory of the smell of these flowers right here. It's like ingrained in my nostril and in my senses from all these years ago. Right down this walkway, there used to be a really mean sounding dog that used to bark at every kid who walked home from school. I can only imagine how many times his voice went out from barking so much. You see, I don't just work in San Ramon. San Ramon is a part of me. It's almost all I know. And that may sound sad to some people, but out of 90,000 people who live here, I've lived here my whole life. And I would want nothing more than to help people move here and live here and experience the joy and the safety and the friendliness that San Ramon embodies and continues to embody. I think it's a really cool place, and it's a really great place to build a family, and I love it. It holds a special place in my heart, and it always will.